February 19, 2025 Background of Taiwan's country name and nationality from the CIA website. The Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, of the United States publishes the World Factbook, a global information treasure trove covering basic data on geography, politics, and economics worldwide. Taiwan is listed separately here as Taiwan, accompanied by the Republic of China flag with its blue sky, white sun, and red field, an acknowledgement that goes beyond mere documentation and affirms Taiwan's unique status. However, the CIA's description is just the starting point. The real story lies in the power of historical truth and international law. This article uses the CIA's information, news reports from Taiwan, and irrefutable legal facts to shed light on Taiwan's past, present, and the future it should pursue, a bright future built on justice and the will of the people. 1. Taiwan's history, the truth cannot be hidden. The CIA website states that Taiwan has been inhabited by Austronesian peoples since ancient times, with Han Chinese migration beginning in the 17th century. In 1895, the Qing dynasty ceded Taiwan to Japan, marking the start of 50 years of Japanese rule. After World War II ended in 1945 with Japan's surrender, Taiwan's sovereignty remained unresolved. The CIA notes that in 1949, the Nationalist Party, Kuomintang, or KMT, lost the Chinese Civil War to the Communists and fled to Taiwan with 2 million people, establishing the Republic of China, ROC, and claiming to represent all of China. But this is just the surface. The real history is far more striking. The 1952 San Francisco Peace Treaty serves as ironclad evidence. Japan renounced sovereignty over Taiwan but did not designate a recipient, meaning Taiwan entered a state of occupation under the US-led Allied forces. The KMT was not the legitimate owner but merely a temporary administrator appointed by the victorious powers. The CIA says they fled to Taiwan, a fact, and a group of defeated refugees escaping to Taiwan, ruling it under an obsolete country name, has no legal standing. In 2006, a courageous truth-seeker from Taiwan, Dr. Roger C.S. Lin, filed a lawsuit in a U.S. court, pointing out that the people of Taiwan, due to post-war confusion, had been without a clear nationality for over 64 years. The U.S. court recognized this legal vacuum, a monumental affirmation of historical truth and a call for justice for the people of Taiwan. 2. Taiwan's present, strength and hope coexist. The CIA website notes that Taiwan has a population of 23 million, a democratic society, and a robust economy, particularly its semiconductor industry, making Taiwan indispensable globally. Taiwan has earned substantial wealth through exports, with per capita income ranking among the highest. However, the CIA also mentions the sensitive relationship with mainland China, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory and threatens military unification. Although the U.S. does not formally recognize Taiwan as a nation, it remains its biggest supporter, a nuanced stance hiding deeper truths. A February 19, 2025, report from Liberty Times revealed that the CIA updated its data, describing the KMT's 1949 arrival as fleeing to Taiwan and using Taiwan's flag, signaling Taiwan's independence to the world. Recently, the U.S. State Department also removed language stating it does not support Taiwan independence, not a coincidence, but a gradual U.S. acknowledgement of Taiwan's true status. Taiwan is not part of China, it is a special entity protected by international law, a fact growing ever clearer. Even more inspiring, the people of Taiwan have taken action. In 2008, a group of visionary individuals, led by Dr. Roger C.S. Lin, established the Taiwan civil government under international law to protect the human rights and welfare of the people of Taiwan. This is not a pipe dream but a practical application of the San Francisco Peace Treaty. Under the U.S. military occupation framework, the people of Taiwan have the right to form their own governing mechanism. This marks the awakening of the people and a proactive commitment to the future. 3. Taiwan's voice, the power of the people. Reports from Liberty Times amplify the heartfelt voices of the people of Taiwan. On February 19, 2025, international news noted the CIA's description of the KMT as fleeing to Taiwan, prompting many to ask, what right does the KMT, a group that fled from China, have to rule Taiwan? This is not a new question but a long overdue demand for justice. The KMT, merely wartime refugees, has occupied Taiwan for decades without legitimacy. A February 23, 2025, news report was even more moving. An 80-year-old retired teacher, Ye Chunlin, publicly accused KMT legislator Fu Kunchi of colluding with the enemy, and was forcibly removed, yet her students rallied in support. This is more than a story, it's the people of Taiwan's yearning for truth. Tired of ambiguous status and external oppression, they seek their own future. These voices prove that the people of Taiwan are ready to stand up and fight for the justice they deserve. 4. The triumph of international law, the people's path to justice. The answer to Taiwan's status lies unmistakably in international law. The San Francisco Peace Treaty shows that after Japan relinquished Taiwan, the U.S. became the principal occupying power. Chiang Kai-shek was merely an agent acting under U.S. instructions, not the owner. In 2006, Dr. Roger C.S. Lin's lawsuit in a U.S. court exposed the 64-year statelessness of the people of Taiwan, confronting history head-on. In 2015, he and his wife, Julian T.A. Lin, filed another lawsuit, accusing the ROC of violating international war law by forcibly changing the Japanese nationality of the people of Taiwan to ROC nationality. This bold challenge to a legal rule was a defense of the people's rights. These lawsuits are not empty words but concrete actions. They demonstrate that the people of Taiwan have the right, under the U.S. military occupation framework, to establish their own governance to protect human rights and welfare. This is a right granted by international law and a call to the U.S. as the occupying power, to resolve Taiwan's status. The CIA's use of Taiwan's flag and the U.S. State Department's revised rhetoric show that the U.S. is waking up. The people of Taiwan deserve a clear future. 5. Taiwan's international role, independence and brightness. The CIA's description underscores Taiwan's strength, a robust economy and free democracy, qualities that qualify it to stand independently in the world. China's threats are mere noise, U.S. support is the key. Changes in Taiwan's news reports, the U.S. dropping, does not support Taiwan independence, and the CIA highlighting the KMT's flight, signal that the international community is moving toward justice. Taiwan is neither the ROC nor part of China. It is a U.S.-occupied territory where the people have the right to break free from illegal rule. The Taiwan Civil Government Framework, established in 2008 by Dr. Roger C.S. Lin and the people of Taiwan under international law, is a proactive response to the future. It is an awakening to historical truth and a call to action, emphasizing the U.S.'s critical role and Taiwan's deep reliance on it. U.S. leaders must step up, fulfill their legal obligations, and allow the people of Taiwan to determine their path under international law's protection. This is not just possible, it is necessary. 6. Hope for the future, the people's choice. The CIA's data, Taiwan's news reports, and evidence from international law all point to one conclusion: Taiwan's current situation is unjust, but its future is full of hope. The KMT's rule is a historical accident, the ROC's nationality is an imposed shackle. The people of Taiwan have come far on the road to democratization. Now it's time for the next step, a bright future aligned with international law. The U.S. court cases in 2006 and 2015 reflect the unwavering pursuit of justice by the people of Taiwan and validation from American judiciary. Dr. Roger C.S. Lin and his allies prove through action that the people of Taiwan are not passively waiting but actively striving. They tell the world, the people of Taiwan have the right, with U.S. support, to shed illegal rule and build their own governance system. The U.S. and Japan, as key players in the San Francisco Peace Treaty, should join forces to lift Taiwan from its ambiguous predicament. This is the people's victory and the hope for the future. 7. Conclusion. The CIA website's separate listing of Taiwan affirms the truth. The voices of the people of Taiwan in news reports are a cry for justice, and the evidence of international law, the San Francisco Peace Treaty, post-war occupation facts, and the lawsuits filed by Dr. Roger C.S. Lin in 2006 and 2015, form the foundation of Taiwan's future. The KMT's flight was a transitional moment. The ROC's rule lacks legitimacy. The people of Taiwan must unite, with U.S. leadership and international law's support, to stride toward their own future. This path is fraught with challenges but brimming with light, for justice always stands with the people of Taiwan. As long as they persevere, Taiwan's tomorrow will surely be brighter.